tuned. Now, can prayer help in solving marital issues, like marital abuse?
All right, so let me say this to viewers. You know, whenever you see a behavior, you need to analyze the behavior on three foundations. It's as a human being, you operate on three levels. You're a spiritual being, you have a mind, so you're a psychological being. You're in a physical body living in an environment, so you're a sociological being. So every behavior stems from this. You know, I made mention of how somebody, based on your personality, can behave. The second one is how the environment also impact on you. The third issue is how you can also be under oppression. That's a spiritual issue. That's why somebody can act in a way within a second when you know, what happened? Then you see, no, there was an interaction which goes beyond the physical realm. So whatever behavior somebody is exhibiting, you first need to analyze, diagnose it, and check, is it a spiritual problem? So because we can't use spiritual problem to solve physical problem. So for instance, if somebody is working with maybe weed smokers, he's smoking, and because of that, he's behaving in a way. Yes, praying is there, but you need to also work on the person physically, how you can take the person off that environment and help and break the addiction. So prayer helps in a way, because like I said, the level will determine whether prayer will help or not. Don't conclude or don't just reduce every behavior to only prayer. That's when most of us are having issues. But also note, it can also come from psychological elements.
Right, so there's a caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, thanks for calling. You are our final caller. What's your views on this issue?
Okay. Yeah. I realize that the topic is, very sensitive, but then an important one as such. And so far, the contribution and then the questions that you've asked them, and you are definitely on point, because I think it is very important for us to excel in every relationship. If we are to know more about, our friends or our partners for that matter, then it is not everything that prayer helps. Of course, there is no doubt about prayers, but then there are some things that needs to be tackled physically. So I think if we learn to understand each other, we'll go a long way. And then I think that we should never, ever, ever also sell our peace of mind or our I don't know how to put it, because there are some people that, they definitely see the signs or the red flags that this relationship isn't going anywhere or it's not going to help me, but because of maybe what people will say or the benefit that they get from it. And at the end of the day, they might, prolong their stay, and if God doesn't intervene, it might end up, in them losing their life. So thank you very much. The program is very nice.
Right. Thank you so much for calling. Apostle, there's a message here for you, and it says, good morning. God bless you for this wonderful program. Please, my question is, if your husband beats you because you didn't allow him to sleep with you, which is not just once or twice, can you walk out of the marriage? My name is Pat. Greetings to Apostle.
All right, so now the point is this. What the man is doing is a clear case of an abuse. You understand? But like I said, there's a remedy. Every problem can be solved. So until you've gone through the process to get to the level you feel that, look, this one, nothing can be done. You don't just decide to move out. You see, when you have people that have the tendency to create any with any, call it affliction or any kind of problem. It's an element of intelligence. We call it AQ. When your adversary quotient is down, small thing, mean worry you, it's also a problem.
Of course.
So work at it and solve it.
Right. So we have just a few minutes to wrap up. Your final words. All
right. So my final words will also go to the men. You see, I heard a statement somebody said, when you do everything for your, let's say, your wife or whoever, the person you're staying with, and the person is still not respecting you. See, one thing a man or every man should know, that word, I've done everything. I'm not sure you know everything, because as a woman, it's not about giving money. And when you talk of love to a woman, it's four things. And most men don't know this. They just think it's about buying the car, a house, providing for maybe the daily and bread. No. A woman combine four elements and decode it as love. You understand? The first one is affection. So you must check the way you speak. No woman can live with a man who speaks anyhow. Maybe an hour, no. You must be affectionate. The way you speak, the way you behave towards her is very delicate. The next one is attention. A woman will never feel emotionally satisfied when you can't pay attention. When, for instance, you come a little bit with them dressed up like this, and you can't even notice what she's wearing. To her, you are not like, I'm not part of you. You understand? You must give her the necessary attention. The third issue is time. Most men think it's about working. No, full part of you. You must have time for her. And finally, it's about security. No woman will feel happy when she feels she's sharing you with somebody.
Right.
So until you have this, give everything to a woman. But I said, because you are giving her money and this, no. So please, put this in, four things together. And let your
it
wife
looks
again.
like we'll have to continue this conversation some other time. Thank you so much for passing through. So that's where we draw curtains on this.